What's up? This your boy T Streets, and you rocking with Off the Muscle Podcast. I want to take this time to thank everybody for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. This channel is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Today we just gonna basically touch on a few subjects, just a couple, not too many. Right now, our major concern should be with the Democrats. We need to stop voting Democrat. Stop voting Democrat. Simple and plain. The Democrats' only intentions are to deal with illegal immigrants. They bring these illegal immigrants over, and it's almost like an invasion. I mean, they coming in thousands, and they're actually taking care of these people, giving them funds, giving them assistance. I mean, they almost qualify for everything when they first get over here on this land. So in the future, we will see more and more illegal immigrants over here. Now, this is not to say anything about the legal immigrants. If you came over here and you did the process properly like it was supposed to be done, and you became a legal citizen of the United States of America, hey, we don't have a problem with that. But it's just the ones that's coming over here just like they trying to invade the United States, you know? So we gotta be cautious of that. We gotta think about what the Democrats have planned for us. Their agenda is not the United States of America. It's everything that's outside of the United States of America that, you know, they got their hands in, dealing with other countries and wars and funding other wars and things of that nature. So I'm just here to let people know that we should think twice about voting for Democrats. If we still voting Democrats at this point, we got a problem. So we've been voting for these people for all of these years, and we can't point to not one specific thing that they did for us specifically. Now, I know they got other people out there saying, why should they have to do something specifically for us? It is because we are the base of the Democratic Party. We've been supporting the Democratic Party for years and years. So they owe us. Simple and plain, they owe us. So they need to pay up, or we need to move on to something else. And furthermore, to say that they didn't do anything for us specifically, I know they got a lot of people that's questioning that, what I just said, but you could point to a lot of other things that they've done specifically for other groups. So that goes hand in hand. This is our country. We should be entitled to our tax dollars before anybody. So that's just my opinion. So, I mean, we got to rectify a lot of different situations and get everything in order, you know, to succeed in this country, because it's changing. This country is changing, and like I said, the invasion is still on. These immigrants, these illegal immigrants, they're allowed to come over here, start businesses. They get all kind of tax programs. They don't have to pay taxes for a certain amount of years. And after that contract is up with the supposed to be owner of the whatever businesses that they run, when they're 5 years up, or however many years that they get the tax break, when that tax break time is up, they get another family member, another illegal immigrant, you know, to take over, and that's another 5 years, no taxes. So we gotta start figuring out, why do they allow these people to do these things and have all of these different economical programs for their groups, but we cannot get any assistance, or anything as far as funds and businesses when it comes to our groups. So we got to think about all of that, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Biden and his administration, they're not worried about nothing but immigrants. We need to get that through our heads. We need to get that through our heads, family. These people don't care about nothing but immigration and things that's outside of the United States. Well, we need to be focused on working on home before we can even think about fixing other things in the world, for that matter. So, and these immigrants, they come over here. These illegal immigrants, they come over here, and they have. I mean, they don't really. What word do I want to use? They don't participate and work with us. They work against us with other groups. As far as I see, everything is anti-black. So everything is anti-African American. So we gotta think about all of those things too. When we vote for these Democrats, we voting for other people's interests instead of our own. So I'm gonna keep stressing that. I'm gonna keep stressing the fact that Democrat, we gotta stop voting Democrat. Simple and plain. That's just the bottom line. I mean, I don't see any other solution. And we also gotta start voting as a block, because the greatest thing of all that they did to us is divide and conquer. So we're gonna have African Americans voting for every different category as far as the races are concerned when it comes down to the political races. So, excuse me. We just gotta vote as a block, and if we vote as a block, that makes our vote a million times effective as it is if we vote dividedly for different people. We gotta stick together and make our vote effective and vote for the things that we want. We need tangibles. Black people, we need reparations. We need all of these different things to make our group stronger, because right now we are at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to economics, health, education, every category that you could name, we're at the bottom of it, and we have to make a change right now with this thing before it gets way out of hand. It's already out of hand, but it can get, a little bit worse than it already is. So we got to think about all of those things too. And we had a good run when Trump was in. He helped us out. He did a lot of good stuff indirectly, because don't get it twisted, Trump is not for black people either, but we already know Joe Biden is worse than Trump. So but that shouldn't be the main focus. The main focus should be on our communities and what we need to be doing to try to strengthen the communities. And let me see what else I want to touch on. Basically, my main thing to really hit on is, like I said, immigration, because that really is gonna affect our community. These people are getting dropped off in these sanctuary states like New York and California. They're getting dropped off by the thousands. And when these people get to these cities, they are giving these people like real money. Like, they got millions of dollars worth of programs to fund these people so they can live. So they actually coming over here living better than we are. And we can't really get any government assistance that we fought for, because, like I said, when they come over here, they automatically qualify for everything. They automatically qualify for everything that we fought for. So we can't really get a chance to, get our own benefits and do things for our own selves and our own families, and begin to start businesses. And we need tax breaks, we need free schooling, we need all of these different things, but most importantly, we need reparations. We need something that's tangible that we can touch. That's what we need. So in my opinion, black people, if we not voting for our own interests and voting for things that's gonna help us as a community, for things that we need, we shouldn't be voting. We should be sitting out of the race. And we should be demanding things that we need for our country, for our culture, for our group. Okay, you understand? So that's where I'm basically at with it. I mean, we got other things that you can go, research as far as if you don't really know too much about politics. I mean, they got different shows that you can learn about. I mean, learn about Republicans, learn about being independent, learn about all of these different things, I mean, it's gonna help you in the long run as far as when you start voting, it's really gonna help you. So basically, do your research, make a good, honest opinion about the information that you receive when you're doing your research on politics, on all of these different things. And don't just let these people get on TV and just tell you, oh, this is happening, this is this is that. No, listen to it, do your own research. Do your own research, do the info yourself, and you determine what you think it means, And don't just listen to propaganda and things that's come on television, things that's on social media, because these people are not going to tell you the truth. 99.9% of the time, you gotta do your own research when it comes down to this information, ladies and gentlemen. So, I mean, we not hating on no other groups. We gotta look out for our own group first before we can be able to help any other groups. I mean, they always say Pan-Africanism and all of this different things, but there's no such thing in my book. There's no such thing as Pan-Africanism. It's one-sided. So we don't hear immigrants saying, oh, it's about Pan-Africanism. No, they get over here and they worry about their own groups. They show contempt for African Americans, and that's just the bottom line. There's no other way around it. They show contempt for us. They got different words for us to disgrace us as a race, and they just look down on us, to be honest with you. Africans, Asians, Mexicans, I mean, all of them, but that's not to say that's all of them. So don't get me wrong. They have some good brothers and sisters out there in the other communities as well that's fighting with us, but they need to speak out more and let it be known what they fight for and what's going on in the world in their communities too. So let me see what else I want to touch on. Oh, and with all of these immigrants coming here, I mean, these people speak a different language, and sooner or later, everywhere you look, you're going to see them, and you're going to have to deal with them. So parents, try to force into your kids' psyche that, I mean, you need to learn Spanish, you need to learn different languages, and you need to just, mostly Spanish, because we gonna have to learn how to live with these people, because they coming and we can't really stop it right now. It's nothing that we really can do, because I mean, it just is what it is right now. So we just gotta be prepared as far as how we need to deal with these people. And the first thing that we need to do is learn how to communicate with them, and that's through Spanish. So that's the language that they speak. So we have to teach our kids to learn Spanish, learn different languages, even learn sign languages. You can't. Everything is gonna help, because it's gonna come down to that. So, I mean, basically, that's pretty much it. Everything I really want to talk about as far as politics is concerned right now. I just want everybody to be on their P's and Q's, because we got a big election coming up, and you need to be prepared of who to vote for and what we need to be voting for. That's the most important thing. What are we voting for? We're not voting for any other group's interests. We're voting for our own interests. What's going to help our group? What's going to bring us to the top? What's going to help us produce instead of consume everything, So basically, that's it for politics. I mean, we gonna have more stuff coming for politics. I just want to do a little entertainment business. Not entertainment business, but just a little entertainment, you know. We got Diamonds in the Dirt coming out part 2. You know, that's a Baton Rouge film. We gotta check that out. We got all the biggest artists in Baton Rouge, from Baton Rouge. We got part 1 came out, part 2 is coming out now. I mean, check it out. We got CeeLo, Mass Manili, Devin the Crazy Man, we got Missy, we got everybody that you can name. We got the Jigga City Boys, we got Down Bad, we got shout out to my boy Jack. Shout out to my girl Teezy, she coming. Y'all look out for Teezy. She coming, believe that. And basically that's it. Diamonds in the Dirt. Y'all go check that out, man. It's on Tubi. It's on all the platforms. Go look at it. Go look it up on all the platforms, man, because it's going down, you know. And I just want to, like I said, thank everybody out there for tuning in to this show. I mean, the shows are going to get better. They're going to get longer, and we're going to have more information that's coming out here and there. It's not going to just be on politics. It's going to be on, like I said, education, real estate, health. I mean, just different things of that nature. So just be ready, because we're gonna have some shows that we really gonna have to jump into, and we're gonna tap into, and we're gonna reach out to the people and try to pump it in their head and make them do the knowledge and make them, you know, see what it is for themselves instead of listening. Do the knowledge, you know. So again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning out. I mean, if you got any questions or you just want to have any comments, put it down in the comment section. Say what you feel, you know. I read every comment. I want to see what y'all think about the information that I'm coming with. So don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe to the channel, Off the Muscle Podcast. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Peace.